Hello friends, today I am going to talk about the analysis of CA final new course SFM paper of November 2020. Question by question I am going to do the analysis and I am going to explain whatever is required for understanding the examination pattern and the level of difficulty of this examination. First of all, this paper was very easy and I think more than 90% questions were from the past examination. In fact, you can say almost 100% because except I think one or two questions, most of the questions were already covered in the past examination or RTP. The first question was for 8 mark 1A and the topic it was based on forex derivative, and a very easy question on forex derivative where they have asked you to hedge using forward contract, and this was very similar to a question asked in May 2008 exam. Question 1B was also for 8 marks. Topic was based on a multi-period American call option, which you must have done in that option valuation topic, and this similar question was asked in June 2009 exam and in the RTP also of November 2009. So with changes in few numbers, they repeated the same question. 1C was 4 mark. The topic was value at risk, a very easy question on value at risk. Question number 1 was compulsory, and out of the remaining 5 questions you had to solve any 4. So that way the question paper become even easier. Question 2A for 8 marks, topic covered sustainable growth rate. Growth rate formula they have asked, and in many past examination question there was a bigger question for preparing the income statement where you were required to calculate the sustainable growth rate. So if you see similar questions in the past, similar not same, because those other question had some more calculations required. This was only based on growth rate. May 2019, November 12, November 2009 exam, if you see the paper, similar question on growth rate calculations were being asked. 2B, 8 marks, question on interest rate swap, a very easy and a very typical question on interest rate swap. One party wants fixed rate, the other party wants floating rate. They will enter into a swap deal, find out the net gain minus the commission paid. The net difference will have to be shared between the two parties, and this was nothing but a cut paste version of May 2019 paper. Cut paste version, only they changed some names, some numbers. The whole structure of the question was same. 2C, 8 marks, topic theory question, peer-to-peer lending and crowdfunding. So this is a simple theory question you will find in the ICI module startup finance chapter, and 3A was 7 marks. Bond valuation, a very basic question of bond valuation. You have to calculate duration, modified duration, convexity, revised price. Similar question was asked in November 2005 exam also and some other exams also. And this is a basic question which every student in SFM would be knowing it how to solve. 3B, 10 marks, mutual fund. Similar question has been asked in many other exams. What is that question? They will give you two schemes. Okay, one will be dividend reinvestment scheme, bonus scheme. 5-6 years of investment will be given. You will have to find out what is the effective rate of return. This question was slightly different, but you can solve it because this question is taught in every mutual fund class, and the student with some basic intelligence can solve it. Third question, 3C was 3 mark question. Again a theory question on startup finance. So on startup finance there were 2 theory questions, 4 marks plus 3 marks. Then 4A, was 12 marks. Little lengthy question on mergers and acquisition, but the same question was asked in RTP of November 11. So they have picked up from RTP November 11. You have to do the purchase consideration calculation by adjusted balance sheet approach and dividend discount model, and then you have to recommend which approach is better. So if you have done mergers and acquisition chapter in detail, you must have done this problem and then you can easily solve it. Otherwise, if you have not done that question beforehand, you might find it slightly difficult. 4B, 4 marks. Again, it was the easiest question of this entire paper. Foreign currency arbitrage. Rate between 3 pairs of currencies were given and you were asked to check whether you can make some arbitrage profit or not. A very basic question taught in foreign currency arbitrage, and a very similar question was asked in November 2008 exam. Of course, only the figures were different, but the whole structure of the question was same. Question 4C, 4 marks, topic covered, again mutual fund. You will be surprised that in this paper there were 3 problems on mutual fund, 2 numerical and 1 theory. This was a theory question on mutual fund relating to side pocketing, and this was picked up from your RTP of May 2019, where this theory question was given in RTP of May 19, and now they have asked in the exam. Question 5A, 8 marks, topic was international working capital management. That means where should you invest, in this country or in this country? A very easy question, and same question I will say, or similar question was asked in November 18 exam. You can see the November 18 paper, almost same question, copy paste question with change in some figures. Certain things they have not changed also. 5B, 8 marks, again one mutual fund, a very easy question on computing Sharpe ratio, Trainer ratio and comparison, which normally you learn in mutual fund chapter. And to our surprise, similar question was there in our class note, page number 5.21, question number 45. So our students can see that question, and it was very easy, you can solve it. Question 5C for 4 marks. This was portfolio management theory question. In this exam, portfolio management, they have not asked too many questions. Only one theory question on efficient market theory. 6A was 8 mark, valuation of equity share. This you can say the second most easy question on this paper. You have to find out the intrinsic value of a 2-stage growth model. First 4 year growth rate is high, from 5th year the growth rate will stabilize. How many times we have solved such question in the class? And one more interesting, same to same question was asked in May 2019 exam. 6B, 8 mark, international capital budgeting. This was truly a little difficult question, a new type of question which is based on adjusted present value approach. In your ICI module, they have explained adjusted present value approach, and on the basis of that explanation, this question was designed. 6C was securitization theory question, 4 marks. Differentiate between pass-through certificate and pay-through securities, which you will find in every book on securitization. It is there in ICI module, it is there in our study material also. Along with question 6C, there was a choice. So either or. So 6C had either or question, and this was also a theory question, differentiate between economic value added and market value added. So this theory question you will find in the ICI module, or you can find in our notes also. So overall analysis is that this paper was very easy. I have shown in front of you maybe except that one question of international capital budgeting, all questions, all theory are there in either past examination or RTP or your ICI study material. So with minimum efforts also you can easily score 60 plus, and I am expecting this time many students will cross 80 plus or 90 plus also possibly. Most of the question is from past ICI examination RTP module, and all these questions except one or two questions, more than 90% question, 90 marks questions we have covered in the classes as it is. Okay, so we have now 2 SFM video lectures ready. One is in Hindi version, fully Hindi, maybe some sentences here or there in English, and second is a full English version. In that full English version it is 100% English, no use of Hindi. We will cover all these questions up to November 2020. We will cover all the questions that have been asked in module RTP suggested. Okay, and I'm sure with this extensive coverage, which you will not find everywhere in the classroom, you will get it in our class video lectures. So please you can go to our website asfoundation.co.in, or you can go to our another website www.vino.in, and you can purchase this SFM video lectures. You can recommend to your other friends also. Please subscribe to YouTube channel AS Foundation, because we are going to come out with more updates, more amendments and something new for you. Thank you very much for watching this video.